During the Olympic break, the Flyers went their separate ways for vacation and to visit family. After a golf trip in Arizona with his folks, Scott Hartnell returned to Philly and dropped in on the Preston and Steve show before the games resumed.
All right, thanks to the Olympics, our next guest has a few days of rest and relaxation, but not resting completely.
Nope.
He's got some stuff going on. Actually, was just practicing the other day. We were talking to him about that. But he's got a book that is out, and there's a charity fund that is associated with it, of course, Hartnell Down, and a couple of readings coming up. So we please welcome to our show Scott Hartnell, who is here for the Flyers. Morning, Scott. How you doing?
I'm great this morning. Thank you.
Excellent. Good to see you, man.
I feel right now. I feel a little nervous, like it's your first game of the year or something. It's the first time in the big studio with the big guys. And, so I'm a little nervous. Not gonna lie.
We can understand why you would be in awe. I mean, no.
You love the yoga, don't you?
I do. I haven't done it much during the year, but when there's time off in the summer, I love it. It clears my mind more than anything.
Do you do the Bikram or the hot yoga, or which do you do?
Not the Bikram. I've never done that. I heard kind of mixed reviews about it. I like the flow where you're kind of up and down and moving and
like a Tai Chi sort of thing.
Yeah. So when you're you can look at things around you when you're
you can see your own taint. You bend so much.
Can you do any of those funky balancing poses where your legs are off to the side and you're just on your hands or anything
I
like that?
Balance on my fingertips, inverted and all that kind of stuff. Is that
really?
good?
Yeah.
No, I can't do that.
Can we see it?
No, I
He's
can't
a
do
kung
that.
fu master. Yeah.
But when did this idea come to you? I want to do a kids book. Has it been out? Has it been a while that had been in the works?
Well, the whole thing was, with the foundation, the Hartnell Down Foundation, we were, selling merchandise, and we wanted to figure out something else that we could raise money for and just selling T-shirts. And we were on a call with my family and friends, and I was like, well, we'd write a children's book. And my brothers are like, you're an idiot. All this
As brothers are always supportive. Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's aware of this, but Bernie Perrant wrote a kids book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
And I actually have a little excerpt of it here. Would you read a little excerpt of this book from Bernie Perrant? It's nothing you're going to get in trouble.
No, you won't get in trouble.
What am I getting into?
No, you won't get in trouble.
Here, I'm gonna
I'll
hand
read it.
this to you. Hang on a second here. Music. So.
Perfect.
The Story of the Magical Hockey Puck by Bernie Perrant.
Perfect.
Once upon a time, there was a magical hockey puck that could talk and do them their magic tricks. And one day, hey, little boy, is that your mommy over there in the yoga pants? Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I love you, Bernie. I'm going to get in trouble for that. You know that.
Well, not to give it away, but the story ends with Bernie inviting Mommy to come and join him on his boat.
Oh, that's sweet.
I think it's just sweet. Bernie likes the ladies.
And loves his boat.
He loves his boat.
So,
yeah.
Anyway.
So is Bernie going to be at this bowling thing? This bowling, the
That's
Claude
right.
Giroux's
That's
bowling
Claude
event?
Giroux's event.
That's
Yeah, and the odds are if he's going to get hurt or not at another sporting event.
Dude,
I'm not sure what the odds are.
So it's not golf. So
We've asked him about it, and I play golf regularly, and I've never heard of anybody hurting themselves that way before.
Hey, when it comes to figure skating, are there any moves that you can do? Can you do at least a single axel or a single toe loop or a double or?
I haven't tried
Death
necessarily.
spiral.
There'll be a Hartnell down for sure if I try anything like that. I could shoot the duck though when you. I can't do it right now. I'm sitting down. But you're on one leg and you kind of squat down, and your other leg is like
that's
straight
cool.
out. So
I think I read once that was your first game in Japan?
yes, it was.
And,
Yep.
And so what are you, like an 18, 19-year-old kid?
18 years old. Yeah.
But it was an NHL game, an exhibition. It was a real game, but
Yep.
but they took it overseas, and that must have been really wild to start your career in a foreign country.
I remember my first shift. I'll never forget it. I went out there with another rookie and a guy that had played a few years, and I think I only played 2 minutes that game, which is like 2 shifts. And
Right.
I look out there and there's Mario Lemieux, Yarmer Yager, and Jan Hrdina, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is pretty neat. And I look back at the bench, and our coach is like, change it up. So my first.
Scott Hartnell, on the Preston and Steve show. Hartnell down.
On the next episode of Flight Plan, presented by Virtua, the rivalry, the hatred, the Pittsburgh Penguins.